Hello, my dears. This is Resilient Lives checking in with you. And how are you today? Well, it has been it's been a day. Why don't we just say that? It's been a day, and we've had lots of things that we've checked off our list. And we're still dealing with significant amounts of change. Change. Unanticipated change, planned change, but we're dealing with it. And how about you? Being in this bubble, this quarantine, or being restricted from visiting each other makes me miss being with some of my besties. Some of those best friends and best relationships that bring you joy. And I was thinking about this friend that I'd like to toss the energy ball, is what we would call it. We're tossing the energy ball. Now, of course, that's a symbolic, that's a symbolic phrase, because there is actually no ball that we're throwing, but we are exchanging energy, we're exchanging ideas, we're exchanging those things that suit us up. And that's what we need. Because when we're listening to all of the bantering that's going on in the news, you can't help but know about it, even if you're not listening on purpose, because I have the CNN app, and we just know that there is a lot of division and all these things, but we're continuing to thrive. We're continuing, no matter what, to live our lives. And as I think of this ball, of this exchange, this back and forth, I kind of really go back way back into a memory zone, where I would go to a nursing home and visit senior citizens as a volunteer, and I would take my young daughter. So I'm really going back far. And the task would be to toss an exercise ball to the seniors. And often they would be sitting in wheelchairs, but they would be so excited with engaging in this play. It was almost like a beach ball, something that really wouldn't hurt them, but they would have this time to toss and to do something different and engage. Now, they seem to enjoy tossing the ball to my young daughter. That was refreshing to them, more so than me. And so that tossing the ball back and forth is just something that seems to be embedded in my brain, that's just tossing and engaging with others. And I'd feel wonderful after I left there. Hadn't really done a lot, but a lot of them, the seniors, had been disconnected from their families. They no longer had a home of their own. And they were hungry for interaction, hungry for conversation, hungry for someone to have what one would say, to have a Coca-Cola with. Could you have a Coca-Cola with me? And so as I reflect back on that memory, I look at that ball throwing, because it was an energy. It was a love. It was a positive effort that resulted in positive thoughts that is embedded in my heart, doing that with others, right? And so as I look at relationships while we're doing this virtual living and being quarantined, I miss I miss being able to toss that energy ball symbolically with my friend. Now, so I'm virtually throwing it out to you. I don't know if you all are throwing it back to me, but I really, really, really need that. We are having a different way of being, a different way of being. This Thanksgiving will be different. So we're just looking for ways to engage, and the relationships that we have, we want to make sure that as we're tossing an energy ball, that the energy that we're exchanging with people is the energy that you want. Because sometimes you can be in the presence of someone and you like, oh, gotta go. Must have something else to do. But we want to have that energy exchange that is welcoming you into their lives and their space, and welcoming you to share, and that brings joy. There is this commercial. I don't really know exactly. I don't remember the name of the motel, but it's a commercial that says, "We'll leave the light on for you." Motel something. We'll leave the light on for you, which is interesting thing, because it means that we'll welcome you. We'll be waiting for you. And that's the kind of relationship we want. We want to have friends, vital friends, that leave the light on for us, that are ready to welcome us, and are excited about being with each other. And so when we're looking at how we're meeting up with people, and we want to make sure that we're choosing those who will take us to a higher place, a higher place than we were. I know sometimes I've hesitated because I had an appointment, or I was going to visit a friend, and I thought, well, I don't know if I should go, because I don't know if I would be good company. I'm not sure. But because of the trust that I had in the friendship, I would go, and it would be awesome, because the energy that I thought I didn't have by coming together, we received energy from each other. The other person was probably thinking a little something of what I was thinking. So I just want to give you that thought, just to chew on, because we can't control what we're going through. We can control how we're dealing with it, but we need our friends. We need our vital friends, and it might be a while before we will be able to step into their homes, or but we can still toss that energy ball. That's symbolic. And it's funny, when I was thinking about energy balls, I saw a recipe for an energy ball, and I thought, well, that's that might be good. I don't know that I want to make an energy ball, but that's that would be something that we would eat to give us energy. But that might work too. if you are creative, or you're a chef or cook and you wanted to garner a recipe and make an energy ball to give to someone. The point is, we're wanting to engage with the other. We're wanting to make sure that we're hanging with someone who has a higher energy that's not going to bring us down. And so I leave you with that thought, because I love you. We're seeking to thrive virtually. We're dealing with change every day. Every day I get a little rattled every time the phone rings. It's like, what is it this time? But know that you are loved, and I'm gonna leave the light on for you, just to welcome you, and to welcome your friendship, and to know that you are in my heart. So have a good night, and we will talk again soon. Bye now.